Welcome to the first segment of Pickup Shots here with Damian King on the Cutting Room Podcast. Breaking news coming today as of this morning. Samantha Irvin, aka Samantha Johnson, former now ring announcer of WWE, has left the company for reasons unknown. It is a sad day for the WWE universe. Given to what she has done and given to the company for the past 3 years, Samantha Irvin has become a commodity, a character in of her own, has given so much to a lot of these superstars, has even been part of multiple moments in WWE's history in the past 3 years that she's been there. It's a very sad day. But then again, we also give thank you to Samantha for everything she's done, everything she's given to the business, for having had such an impact so little in the time that she's been there. To me, it's a very sad day, but we always wish her the best. A lot of people in the wrestling industry feel like just because a certain superstar, a certain talent, or backstage person is signed or is working for one banner, they think that it's okay for them to just stay there forever, but it's not. A lot of these people are independent. They're independent contractors, which means they have the right to go to any company that they feel is better, who works for their schedule, and that's sometimes something us as fans we don't take into consideration, that maybe the change works better for them. But in Samantha Irvin's case, this is very different. This is very big news, sad but big, and breaking news. Because it was sudden, announced on her Instagram. She gave a whole departure letter. She actually gave the fans the respect to tell us herself, and instead of it being announced by the WWE. She has thanked the women's locker room, the camera and the camera crew, to all the superstars. She has thanked Paul Heyman, Michael Hayes, Michael Cole, Road Dogg. She's thanked Triple H, also Mark Henry, who was the person that kind of discovered her and put her on the map and gave her to WWE as a, hey, we have somebody here on America's Got Talent that could be successful. And sure enough, she is a Mark Henry woman, or Mark Henry lady. Mark Henry has been able to give eyes to unknowns and has made careers in the past couple years. But she thanks everybody and has given her love, which is something that I could respect, and I'm very happy that she's that type of person. Obviously, carries herself very professionally. Samantha Irvin, we all love you in the pro wrestling universe. Um, Me growing up in the eras, I didn't get to grow up in the eras of Howard Finkel, but I was there during the Lillian Garcia era as much as, and also the Justin Roberts era. When I say those three names, anyone who is uninitiated to those three names, those are all ring announcers that have given their time to WWE. WWE has many voices in the past years. We go back to the Howard Finkel era, and we go to the Lillian Garcia era, where she has given her voice to the Star Spangled Banner for many pay-per-views, many WrestleManias. Justin Roberts as well, the work that he contributes to AEW currently, especially in wrestling companies, every wrestling company has their voice. We put many people, with WCW was the Tony Schiavone, or they also had Mean Gene Okerlund. WWE has had the Howard Finkels, they had the Justin Roberts, they had Lillian Garcia. AEW had Dasha Fuentes, which I was sad about when she left. I think I kind of put that up there because it was very sudden. She's supposed to announce, when I record this, she's supposed to announce Raw in 30 minutes. And she gave her notice this morning. No warning. Although we should have knew this was coming. I had a feeling that this would happen, but I didn't think it'd be so sudden. Only when Ricochet, her fiance, announced his departure and signed with AEW. He signed with AEW in August. He was at All In, so that's about a little over a month and a half of of uh, of prepping for this departure. But still, it's never long enough. whether it had been months, weeks, years. Um, Samantha Irvin has given so much to the WWE universe. You have to understand what she has given, and I'll explain that. Samantha Irvin was signed in 2021. It is now 2024, but she was able to leave her mark in that position, in that ring announcer position. The first thing I have to point out is that she gave superstars their own voice. When you come down that ramp, you hear your music, you already feel like a superstar. But with Samantha Irvin, she made you feel like $1,000,000. Whether it had been the Bloodline or Roman Reigns himself, she announced Cody Rhodes' win at WrestleMania 40. She gave Chelsea Green her own voice when she came down. Even during the Ricochet and Logan Paul, the Logan Paul, when she gave her own, she was a huge part to the Logan Paul and Ricochet feud at that SummerSlam match, because the camera was on her towards the end. She had to announce Logan Paul's win over her fiance after Logan Paul had cheated, and you could tell the emotion in her eyes. She didn't just say names. She didn't just announce what city they're from or their weight, what title they were holding, what was their moniker. She gave performance through that mic. She, in those 3 years, something that was pointed out by Denise Salcido was that her value raised in the 3 years that she was there. She didn't have a lot of followers on Instagram, and she's up in the millions right now. And that's all because of her contribution, the hard work she's put in. She knows those wrestlers' weights. She knows the cities they're from. She knows their monikers by heart. Everything that she talked about in the Chris Van Vliet interview she did, how much work she puts in, how much homework she does. The hard work pays off, and it shows in her work. And such a professional, so great on the mic. Her facial expressions. We never put a mic on the ring announcer prior to her, but because of her beauty also that she's given, I know a lot of the Redditors are gonna miss her Wednesday posts that she would post on Instagram. But such a sad day, and what better way to debut the new segment of the Cutting Room Podcast with which I will now title Pickup Shots. Pickup Shots is now a segment that I would be doing that won't go the full half hour or hour episode. It's really going to be quick about breaking news that drops that I got to talk about, and what no better way to introduce this segment than the departure of Samantha Irvin from WWE. Again, I say thank you, Samantha. I know this isn't the end, how she said in her post. Whether it be in wrestling, whether you go to AEW, whether you go to New Japan, whether it's TNA, whatever wrestling company you do, and if it's not wrestling, if it's in another realm, we all wish you the best. We will miss you. WWE, get to work on her Hall of Fame slot, because she deserves it. She's a Hall of Famer. She gave Hall of Fame performances in everything she's ever done with this company. Such a gem. Losing a great part of the family, a great part of the team. Samantha, we wish you well. And I wish you guys a good day. Hope you guys enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight. It's going to be a very sad one that we will not be having our voice of Samantha Irvin anymore. Wherever she lands, I hope she has much success. And I'll leave you guys with that.